So Miss Justine has broken her silence when it comes to this whole, crazy saga that is just ongoing every day. And let's get into it. Hey guys, it's Murad Morali. Hope you guys are doing well today. Back again with another video. If you haven't subscribed, guys, click that button for daily and consistent content. Head over to my Instagram, my Patreon, my merch, everything in the bio below, guys. Subscribe, I would appreciate it. And let's just get straight into this video. So I don't know why I'm smiling. I just find the US Love Island cast just hilarious. They just make me laugh because I feel like they're very reactionary to everything and they're just very sensitive, and I just find it hilarious because people here in the UK, when it comes to our Love Islanders, we just don't really care like that. Well, not we, as if I'm an islander, but you know what I mean. Anyways, I'll get into it later on. But Justine has spoken. This is what she says. I want to thank everyone for their continued encouragement through this ordeal. I am so blessed to have an incredible support system, including so many of you. With that being said, I will share my heart when the time is right for me, after I've had a chance to process everything. I also think many times we forget a real human is on the other end of these situations, so I would like for us all to be mindful of that. In the meantime, I will be making every effort to move on and move forward. Aside from all of this, I'm excited about the future and forever grateful to have you all as part of it. So she says, with that being said, I will share my heart when the time is right for me, when she is ready to, announce everything. This is why people were saying to me, oh yeah, Murad, get everything and, get the video out for her so she isn't having her name tarnished. I don't think people are that dumb enough to believe what Caleb is saying anyways. So I think, people, whenever she drops anything, people will be ready, regardless whether it be now or in 2 months. People will be ready to find out, from her side of the story. And she says, in the meantime, I'll be making every single effort to move on from the situation. She is creating every effort to be done, dust, leaving it in the bag. And that's what I've just been saying. Justine is keeping it clean. And I've said that from day one. I said it for a reason, guys. Because when I saw this lady on the screen for episode 1 and how she handled that rejection that she faced, she kept, she had decorum with it. She kept herself, in a high prestigious place. She still respects herself not to act in a very, very vile, immature, kind of weird, dirty manner. She wasn't doing it like that. She's always kept it clean from day one. She has. And she's still doing that now. She's kept it clean because what you see was what you get. What we've seen of her from day one is what we're seeing now. Unlike Kayla, which we saw so much, but we're seeing something else now. There's always a double side to some of these characters, but with Justine, what was shown to us from the editing is what we're still seeing now. Nothing has ever changed. So that has always been the same. So, Justine is keeping it clean, but for one day I want Justine to be keeping it dirty. Let's be real for a minute. I want Justine to be keeping it dirty and drag every single one of these dirty rats back into the sewer. That is what I want her to do, because I just feel like the way you one day and Amber and Anna just come on smoke, and I just feel like we need Sally and Justine to do the same thing. That's just what I was thinking for a minute. I was like, hold on, the way they done, listen, I know that you Love Island USA fans aren't really privy to what happened a couple of days ago, but the way Lucy was dragged so badly, guys, for the audacity of her white woman nonsense to be out here calling someone as a person of color a bully when they've done nothing to you but reassure you, and you are not understanding the ramifications of your actions. You got dragged mercilessly left and right down into the sewer where you belong, because it's only sewer water that you use for your dead hair. So you don't got dragged like ruthlessly, people, because we've had enough now, because there's always some reason for her going viral, for doing some loopy nonsense in the past 2 years, and now you want to come with this nonsense. And then obviously you one day was like, I'm not having it anymore, and they came, Amber and then Anna both obviously, and Amy Hart all came in and supported her. But you rarely see stuff like this. You rarely see all that. So they really just came in and said, we're holding you for no mercy, we're gonna go in now because we've had enough. And this is what happens when you talk too much. Don't talk too much in life, and don't talk about stuff that doesn't make any sense, because one day you will get it. One day, people will have enough and be like, you know what? Let's put a pen down and paper down and let's drag this heifer. That's exactly what's happened. They dragged her left, right, and Lucy deserved every bit of it because she is a waste man. And to this day, I expected her, she screamed about how she never gets on with girls on the show, acting like a damn crybaby, but she was out here doing that bestie with Maura, and her bestie Maura was nowhere to be seen. She was nowhere to be seen because she knows that she does not want that. So she wasn't there. But I do feel like Love Island USA individuals are they're very sensitive now. The islanders are very like they're very heated, and they're very angry, irritated, annoyed, and with some stuff that I say here and there. Listen, I've been doing this for half a decade. Do you understand? It's not something new that I've been doing. Maybe it's new for you because you guys have finally understood that Love Island is doing okay in your show, in your world now, in your country. Love Island is finally doing okay because season 1 was dead; it didn't do anything. So when season 2 begins to kick off and it caused some worldwide kind of controversy or conversation or ratings or viewings, I will pick up on it and speak about it, and people will talk about it. And there's this is just what we've been doing for the last 5 years. So get used to it, because I find it ridiculous for people to consciously go on a show and then be worried about people commenting or talking about them. Like, this is the commentary channel. I've been reviewing Love Island for the last 5 years. I'm one of the biggest reviewers to do it. If you go on the show, there's a high chance that if you have a good season, I will comment on it, good and bad. It is what it is. I'm a commentary channel. Don't go on a very public show then to be commented about. I find it so bizarre and irritating. It doesn't make any sense. Don't go on a show if you don't want to be commented or talked about. People say, Murad, would you go on Love Island? I don't want to go on these shows because I don't want to be on a massive pedestal for everybody to view me on. I like being on YouTube. I like being a YouTuber. I don't want to go on these big shows. It's not for me. And I know that, and I can accept that. Because if you want to go there for the ratings, if you want to go there for the Instagram followers, if you want to go there for the advertisements and for the coin, you also are going there for the negative stuff as well. You can't just go there for the positive stuff. There are also negative ramifications for putting yourself on this major pedestal, because if you act like a fool, you're going to get dragged left, right, center, and that is now your image. This is now Caleb's image for a very long time. And to smear that off is going to take a very long time. Especially other islanders, but also with Caleb, you don't want that. I feel like Caleb should never go on the show because the sweet boy act that you have tried to do failed miserably, like absolutely failed. So I just feel like that's not going to stay with you. I don't know what plan you have next for you. I feel like you're not going to get much coin from this. Go to job center, maybe get a new job. I'm not even trying to joke with you or like laugh at you, but I just feel at this moment in time that I don't see you being employed in this current state from Love Island and doing social media gigs. I just don't see it for you when it comes to that. So you need to now pivot your career, and you obviously prepped this plan, didn't think that people will find out, and you haven't been prepared for this. You haven't been prepared for what is now to come. You haven't been prepared for the fact that you now have to find another job. And what I mean by that is, and what supports that point, is the fact that you're putting up 3 to 4 statements when you were screaming privacy. You're changing your story left and right. Even Justine's brother was like in tweets about how a man who wants privacy is updating his statements 3, 4 times, 5 times. Now, do I hate Caleb with my heart? Like, do I hate him? No, I don't, because he didn't do it to me. So I'm obviously not going to hate the guy. Just like, I don't have it. The thing is, these US Love Islanders, they take everything I say very personal, and it really irritates me because I feel like nothing is personal. Because understand that if I see you on the road, there's no beef. Because I feel like Americans can get very reactionary, and it irritates me. Because here I am being irritated with Michael, Gregory, Dan. I probably dragged them the most because of their foolish accents, foolish actions. Sorry, because I've dragged them the most because of their foolish actions. And when I see them at events here and there, it's all calm. It's never an issue because they know it's a review, it's comedy, it's entertainment value. I'm reviewing your actions. They know they've gone on the show. People are going to talk about it here and there. Then they can defend themselves, but they don't take it so personal. I feel like American Love Islanders just take it to a whole new level for no reason, and I find it very irritating because it's like it's really not that serious. You've now had your 50 minutes of fame. Turn the light off and go to sleep. Turn the light off and go to sleep, because I find it just annoying, but it's just not that personal, guys. We have Johnny again. We have Mr. Jonathan again in my DMs talking about how he was confused as I'm meant to be unbiased on the channel 24/7, and then called me little bro, and it's just like, I'm older than you, so what are you doing? I just find him funny at this point. At this point, he reminds me of like an actual genuine. He reminds me of my younger brother, who's just always just there. That is always talking. Like, I feel like he just, everybody has that younger sibling or younger friend, but mainly if you have younger siblings, you know that they're always there trying to bother you or say something, or trying to come off a little bit patronizing for to stroke their ego, which I feel like a lot of people just do in general. So I genuinely find him funny. I feel like he just makes me laugh. Like, again, it's not personal, bro. I don't care. Like, for these people, like, none of it is personal. I have another islander in my DM as well. I'm thinking, can you guys just go to sleep? You might not even so washed. Go and dry yourself. You might not even so washed. Go and dry yourself, please. Stop behaving so stush. It's a show that I review that you have consciously gone on. Leave me alone. Like, I just find it to be annoying at this point. It's just jarring. But I find Jonathan hilarious. I think he's just like, it's funny to me. Do we see Gregory in my DMs? Do we see Danny in my DMs? Do we see Mike on my DMs? Do we see Jordan my... No, none of these people do this stuff because they know it's not personal. It's all comedy, entertainment value. But you American islanders want to be crying every single damn day. Go grab a tissue and just dry your tears. It's not that serious. It's not personal. Don't go on a show if you don't want to be commented about on a commentary channel that comments about Love Island. It's really that simple. Basic maths, guys. Basic maths. Let me know your thoughts are, guys. Do not send any hate to anybody mentioned in this video. Do not send any hate. Subscribe to the channel. Click that button for daily and consistent content. Subscribe, and I'll catch you guys soon for another video.